Okay, this is cycle 3, week 5 and 6. We're going to have 3 different videos because we're combining weeks 5 and 6 since we weren't able to do it last week. And the first one we're going to do is a really easy one. They're all actually pretty easy. For the little kids, it's going to be perfect. For the older kids, you might want to go into a little bit more detailed explanations. This first one is about the epidermal cells and how they are rubbed off. And you can reference back to when we did the fingerprints and how the fingerprints that are caused from the dermis, because it has the ridges in it, and then the epidermis lays over the top. So that if the epidermis is cut or burned or something happens to it, that when it grows back, it grows right over the dermis, and so the fingerprint is undamaged. So you can reference back to that because it kind of goes hand in hand. But with this one, we're going to talk about how the epidermal cells are rubbed off and how they grow back. So it calls for a bar of soap and some coarse sandpaper, but we tried that, and you can see all it did was rub the soap off on the sandpaper. So we're nixing the bar of soap, and since I don't have any little things of wood, I will have some for tomorrow, but I don't right now. So we're going to use this, and I will have a smaller thing of wood for you in class tomorrow. But what you're going to do is you're going to take the sandpaper and you're just going to rub it, the wood. So that you get the little bits of wood on the paper. Basically, that's just to demonstrate that, like the wood, the epidermis is constantly rubbed off by things we do throughout the day, the elements. It can be scraped, it can be cut, it can be burned. But unlike the wood, the epidermis doesn't wear away, and it's because there's a constant replacement of the lost cells by the skin below. Sorry about that, I just wanted to show you this picture. This should be in the books that Marissa gave you at the last tutor meeting. There's a nice picture of it and how it works. There's a picture up at the top of the epidermal cells. Yours is not in color, yours is in black and white, but they'll still be able to get the picture. But this is a demonstration of how that is. Again, it shows epidermis, the dermis, and the inside. And then this is a picture of how the new cells underneath, they grow and they move up and replace the old cells. So the dead cells fall off. You can see new cells are created at the base of the epidermis and slowly move upward. As the cells move upward, they lose moisture and flatten out until they form a paper-thin barrier at the top of the epidermis. So that's the skin that we see. The skin cells in younger skin are replaced every 15 to 30 days, and as you age, it takes longer. So again, that's what you can kind of talk to them about. Really easy, not much to it. Basically just an explanation. You can allow them to rub some of it off, or you can just demonstrate it and move on to one of the next ones.